Being spiritually alive is a journey of self-exploration that gets changing in depth and width in terms of our sensibility with the passage of time and evolution. The being goal is taken over by the doing and having because of various factors around us. The essence gets lost or gets enriched because of the causal effect, because of the work forces, the social forces around us. The progressive schools of learning and human process exposure does take us to the self-awakening, demanding an active listening to our inner noise. The variance to the learning and its learning elasticity does define what goal we are pursuing in the life. The predominance of having goal, as evidenced from various researches in psychological field by the Western world and also in India, has indicated the being goal in the entire educational systems is least emphasized. The majority of the focus has been on the having and doing goals for the children, for the job, for any other purpose. But being goal is the least emphasized purpose. The soft skill training paradoxically has created a more of fervor of the having and doing goals in quest of their job and careers and occupations. The experience of a spiritual quest in everybody has been on variance, but one can look at it with the 5 critical tips because of our own explorations as a process learner, as a human process learner. The first is the focus on being is very, very high. Do we have that? The first is the focus of being and its clarity. The second diagnosis could be there is a growing congruence between the body, mind and soul as we start working and looking at our own behavior and self. And third is growing awareness to the dissonance between the body, mind and the soul. When they say the dissonance, it speaks of our denial of being. It speaks of our own denial to our feelings, denial to our behavior, denial to our thoughts and disowning of responsibilities. So various dimensions that starts indicating awareness to denial and its dilemma of acceptance. And the fourth part is clarity on the learning cycle and clarity on the elasticity of learning cycle. Are we learning from bhava? Are we learning from dhyana? Are we learning from jnana? Are we learning from doing, or we are able to learn from every mode of the 4 processes, which we call it learning cycle, Krishna learning cycle. The real being is the calm and the purest. But understanding of real being and clarity of real being is essentially seen by the perception of mind, is a flickering, disturbing, unsettling. So the appearance and description by the mind of our real being is like seeing this calm, silent moon in the shadow of the flowing river. So the clarity of real being and its restlessness perceived by the mind is taken out through the process of various pranic technique. So the 5 tips broadly speaks of we are becoming spiritually alive. The more and more we listen to this noise, the more and more we are in touch with our dissonance, we experience the depth and width of our spiritual aliveness. Because each human being metaphysically is spiritual in existence, and we discover and realize only when we are able to connect with our own consciousness from our journey of one point to the other point.